Welcome back. We are here with CC Productions, and we're doing a Thursday night football preview. We got the New York Giants versus the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. And Connor, I'm being completely honest with you, I hate this game.
Absolutely. There's just you got the Giants. They pretty much damn near got shut out, 60-0. I think it was.
Yeah.
That's just horrendous. Looking at their defense, just horrible. Looking at their offense, horrible. Terrible lines across the board. But you know what? We're gonna put our picks down. We're gonna help you guys out. Help you win some money.
Are we going to get the Giants who, it was 60-0 in their first six quarters that they played, or are we going to get the Giants who showed up in that second half and came back against the Cardinals and won? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They scored 31 points in the second half. Are we going to get them, or are they going to come out like they did previously?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And that's why I hate this game, because I don't know about the Giants. Some key notes for this game. Just some real quick betting trends. Giants 0-2 against the spread so far this year. Obviously, didn't cover against the Cowboys and then didn't cover against the Cardinals either. San Francisco was 1-1 with a preposterous backdoor cover from the Rams. Connor, how do you feel about that backdoor cover from Sean McVay?
Fan of that backdoor cover. I actually took the live over at 50.5. So they're sitting 30-20. And they marched down the field. I thought for sure they were kneeling it. And then next thing you know, out comes the kicking unit. And what do? Put it right down the middle. Cash it.
You thought it was just a backdoor cover for the spread? No. Live over bettors were absolutely ecstatic about that, and Connor was one of them. So, yeah, crazy backdoor cover. But that's why they're 1-1. Both teams 1-1 in the over-under. One is at the over, one is at the under. And then just a little note here. The line actually opened at 9.5, and it has moved to 10.5. So obviously that's letting you know some of the betting trends there. Some key injuries. Huge news this week. Sorry for all you fantasy owners of Saquon Barkley, but he is out for this game. Andrew Thomas, great offensive tackle for the Giants, will not be playing. Yeah, and Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers is questionable for the game, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that, see how that goes. Some trends for you. 49ers won 80% of their games last year as favorites. Time last year, a favorite of 10 or more, or 1-1 in those games. Giants were 6-12 as an underdog last year, and they were actually against the spread twice as more than 10 last year, and they covered both of those games. So just some betting trends for you there. All right, Connor, take the floor.
So I'm just going to dive right into it. We're going to do a little segment here. We're going to call it Pay the Rent Prop of the Week.
Pay the rent prop.
All right, so we're going to start it off with a huge no-no this week. We're going to start it with a parlay. Charlie has been trying to get me off the parlay train. I am right back on it. I love the parlay train. Hail Mary of the week will be dropping this week, Saturday, per usual also. So we are going to start it off with anytime touchdowns. We're going to put CMC in there. I'll explain. And we're going to put Debo in there as well. I'll explain that as well. Don't you worry. So I'm going to take CMC. I think this one's just, very obvious. Obviously, I think CMC is going to find the end zone, whether it be reception or rushing touchdown. I'm not really sure how they'll end up doing it. Who knows? It might be a trick play. Maybe an offensive lineman will throw him a pass. Nobody really knows what's going to happen there. Mm-hmm. Second leg with the parlay, we're going to run it with Debo Samuel. Brandon Ayuk is questionable. I hate to say it. I got him on my fantasy team.
Tough.
He's been helping me out greatly on the team.
Especially week one.
Thank
goodness not last week against me.
What did he – I think he had 32 points or something for me. And it's just – I need all the help I can get because my team is looking horrible. Looks like I will be doing the fantasy punishment. I am right on track for that.
0-2, baby.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I got for the Pay the Rent Prop of the week. We're going with Pay the Rent Prop Parlay of the Week for this week. Next week, we don't know. Might be a parlay. Might be a straight bet. Who knows?
One way or another, call your landlord. Tell him you're going to have the rent in advance after tomorrow night. Call him right now. Tell him I got the cash. All right, moving into the over-under pick. Honestly, my pick for the over-under, I'm going to take the over simply because I'm hoping the 49ers will get us there, and then the Giants will just chip in a little bit. I'm hoping the 49ers absolutely blow the doors off of the Giants' bad defense, and then the Giants chip in here and there. Brian Dable somehow gets some points on the board, and that over cashes at over 44.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with you on that, too. I'm going to go over 44 flat. I might actually even buy a point, kick it up to 45, maybe get the odds a little higher. Make the night a little spicier. Why not? Let's get interesting. Let's get frisky. Let's win some money. Let's help pay the rent, like I was saying. So I'm going to take that over 45, probably alt line. I'm hoping that the Giants of the first 2 weeks do not show up, except for the last 2 quarters. and that they help me out, get this over of 45. I really do trust in the 49ers offense. I really think they're going to put up a lot of points. I think, honestly, they're going to put up at least 30 again this week. I really like the way they look. Despite Ayuk being out, I think Devo's going to get a lot of those looks, and I think he's going to help them out. And, yeah.
Hey, it's a lock. All right, and then my spread pick, if you can find this at -10, that would be so much better than -10.5 because at least you'll get like a push if it is a 10-point game. So if you can find that, definitely ride with the 49ers. Even still with the 10.5, I'm going to take the 49ers simply because I trust them more than I do the Giants. If I go out and I bet the 49ers -10.5 and the Giants of the second half show up, screw me, whatever. So I'm going to take the 49ers -10.5. I got more faith in them than I do the Giants, and we'll see how it goes.
Realistically, I'm going to ride along with that. The Giants just have yet to prove to me that they're more than hot garbage, basically. They really do look like hot garbage on the side of New York City. I really do not like the way they look. Their defense sucks. Their offense sucks unless it's the second half. And I really just think, I don't see them producing enough. I don't see their defense producing enough help. I'm sorry for anyone that has the Giants defense on their fantasy team because they are getting absolutely mauled this week by Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Big facts. So those are our picks for week 3, Thursday night football between the Giants and the 49ers. Let us know in the comments who you're picking in this game. Are you tailing Connor on his pay the rent prop, and are you going to be able to pay your landlord up front early? And then are you riding with both of us on our picks, or are you fading us? And sometimes fading us is usually a good idea. So I'm not going to say anything, but those are our picks. So should be a good game. Connor, any final remarks?
Let's win some money, boys.
Let's win some money. See ya.